Today I want to talk about the Minecraft 1.17.0.50 update. What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious, or Cap for short, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. If you happen to like today's video, please drop a like. It really helps out the channel a lot. This is my favorite update so far. It has so many things added to it. There's even more than this, which I will leave a link in the description because I cannot actually fit everything in the description. Okay, but let's just get into some of my favorite stuff. So you can take basalt. Okay, you can put it inside of a furnace. You can smelt it, and now what you're going to get is this new smooth basalt block. And the smooth basalt actually comes in the new geodes that are underground. Okay, the geodes have an outer layer of this smooth basalt, so it will generate naturally besides being able to make it. As you can see here, you can make it. It also has calcite, okay, which is the second layer. And then the inner layer of the geodes underground are the new amethyst blocks. Okay, so they're going to generate the amethyst blocks or the budding amethyst. We'll get to those in a minute. Okay, so that's inside the new geodes. And then there is a chance of tuft generating below Y16. So there's this new block tuft, which is kind of cool. It looks kind of like a mix of coral, like the dead coral and the cobblestone. Pretty cool. I imagine it would be really fun for paths and things like that. Okay, now my favorite new blocks added to the game. These are blocks of raw material. So you have raw you have raw iron, raw copper, and raw gold. Now, what can you do with them? Well, you break them with a pickaxe, okay? I think it's the iron ore grater, and you'll get the block back itself. Can you smelt the block? No, you cannot smelt the block. What you do is you go to the crafting table, you take the block, all three of the blocks, and you craft it, and you get yourself 9 of the raw materials. Okay, so you get 9 raw copper, 9 raw gold, and 9 raw of the iron. Then you take those, and you can actually smelt those. I put them in the wrong order, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and now those will give you a full ingot. So each of these raw items will give you 9 full ingots. Really, really awesome. Okay, plus you're going to get the XP from it as well. Now moving on to the amethyst block, which I absolutely love. So you have the regular amethyst, you have the budding amethyst. The budding amethyst will grow amethyst on its own. As you can see here, I know that because I just placed it and it started growing it. Okay, so these are the only ones, as you can see here, that can grow amethyst. It's the budding amethyst blocks. You can either plant them yourself if you already have it, like you started farming them and you wanted to grow more. You need more of the budding amethyst blocks. Or you could honestly just let it sit and it will grow on all the sides. So this one block can get you 6 of the amethyst clusters if you let it grow. This one actually grew already, but it was supposed to be the 3rd level. So if we go here, there's 4 levels to the amethyst. Okay, we have the, I guess these two are the same. You have there's 4, here, I'll just show them to you this way. So you have the 4 stages. You have the small amethyst bud, the medium, the large, and then the cluster. Now the cluster by itself is going to drop 4 shards. Okay, these are shards, 4 of the shards. And obviously you'd get more for fortune. So if you have fortune, you're going to get more shards. Okay, now they can be mined with anything from iron pickaxe above. Okay, and that will yield you shards. That's pretty cool. Now we have the we have the spyglass in the game. This is how you make the spyglass. Okay, so that's why you need the amethyst shards. Okay, so you have the you have amethyst on the top, 2 copper ingots just like that in the pattern. And then the spyglass also has a new dampening setting in the controller. So if we go to settings and we go down to controller, you can see it right here. And that's basically just the speed, okay, of the spyglass. So what we do is, it's really, really cool. In case you haven't seen it, let's look up there. So you could zoom in on it, and this would be the dampening, the speed of how fast I'm moving it. So this is 50 right now. But yeah, it's like Optifine for Bedrock. So pretty cool. That's a pretty cool feature. And then you actually get XP now from smelting deep slate. All the deep slate variants, they were not in there before. Now you will get XP if you smelt them. Okay. Cool new feature. The cauldrons will actually fill with water faster from dripping stalactites. Still slow, but faster than it was. Okay, so since I built all of this, it's already filled up. So that's pretty cool. This does not need to be a dripstone block, by the way. Could be any block. I just like the way it looks. Okay. Another cool feature about these stalactites is if you have a stalactite hanging from a block that's max 7, so 7 or below, and there is water above it, it has a chance to grow. It also has a chance to grow the stalactites, which are the ones that are on the floor pointing up. But the max below can only be 10. So if this stalagmite was 11 below, it would not grow it. But it's not. It's obviously within 10. So that's pretty cool. But it will not drip or trigger growth if the tip is covered in water. Okay, so if this was saturated in water right here, it would not be dripping, and it also wouldn't grow either of those. So keep that in mind. By the way, it is really, really slow. So it's not like you start doing this and all of a sudden you're going to see these huge stalagmites and stalactites. It still takes a very, very long time. So just keep that in mind. But over time, it eventually will grow. So just be patient with that. If you start doing it and you notice it's not happening, it could take, I think it said somewhere between 3 to 5 days it could take up to. So just in game days. So just keep that in mind. And a full game is 20 minutes. So you have anywhere from an hour to like an hour and a half that it could grow just one stage. So keep that in mind. Blocks that are underneath lightning rods will now give off proper redstone signals, which is really, really cool. I'm going to be doing stuff with that in the future. Okay. And then we also have the new tinted glass. It's just black. We don't have any other colors. But the tinted glass will not allow light to pass through it. And it does not need a silk touch pickaxe to be mined. Or silk touch anything to be mined. It does not shatter like regular glass. The other cool thing about it is, by the way, this is the recipe for it. It's actually going to make 2 tinted glass. So you have one piece of glass in the middle, the amethyst crystals around it like this. But from that one piece of glass, you're actually going to get 2 tinted glass. So if you're ever thinking about using like black or gray glass, and you don't really care about the light feature because you're going to be lighting it up on the inside, maybe go and you have amethyst, maybe go ahead and make the tinted glass. Or it could be cool for like a spooky house where even if it's daytime, you want it to kind of be dark on the inside. So yeah, these are just some of the features that have been added. Again, the link will be in the description if you like it. Let me know what your favorite part about this is. Also, really quickly, just in case you do not know how to get the features, one, you have to have beta. Okay, you have to have the beta. And you would have to go down. See where it says experiments? I can't access it because it's already on. But when you're starting a world, you go down to where it says experiments, and you want to click mostly the caves and cliffs. I just click them all, but see where it says caves and cliffs right there? You want to click that on. As you can see, I have all of these on. So I can't access it once the world is open. I can access it once I close the world, I believe. Or actually, I think since I already started building it, I can't access it again. But for new worlds, if you want to play around with it in survival or creative, you would make sure you click on caves and cliffs. Okay? Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the update is, like I said earlier. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.